Curveball drops in there for strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready now, Nicky Lopez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. One and one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Pops this one up. Souza on the move, and no one will track it down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Kelvin Gutierrez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Kansas City, number 16, Kelvin Gutierrez.
And a ball 1-0. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
High in the air out to center field. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Eric Skoglund gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Eric
Cam Gallagher is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching number 36, Cam Gallagher.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
To the plate now, Victor Caratini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Royals 1. Ryan McBroom is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ryan McBroom.
Tyson Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tyson Miller.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Nick Heath will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 73, Nick Heath.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, just great reaction on that heater right there. Didn't try and do too much, beat him to the spot, kept the hands inside the baseball, and drove it right out of the park.
Anderson Miller will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Anderson Miller.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jason Guzman will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 75, Jason Guzman.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Royals 2. Anderson Miller will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6.
Jason Guzman is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 9, Ryan.
Glenn Sparkman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Brett Phillips will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now in center field, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So in now for Chicago, Steven Souza. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Steven Souza Jr.
First pitch on its way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now, Albert Almora. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now back, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Into the box, Nico Horner. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Almora rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
P.J. Higgins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 86, P.J. Higgins.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's 7-2. Bubba Starling is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Dylan Maples comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Dylan Maples.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
2-1 to count. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Cam Gallagher. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Gallagher, a native Pennsylvanian, he was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan O'Hearn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Humberto Arteaga will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. 1-0 the count from the stretch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
Brett Phillips will bat next. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Cubs used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.